Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by the Topoco Lodge. Whatever type of getaway you're looking for, they offer it. If you're wanting some adventure, mountain biking, kayaking, fishing, if you consider that adventure, they've got all kinds of trails and paths and waterways on their 120-acre mountain and river property, their footprint up there. Topoco Lodge, folks, they got it. And then if you're just looking for sanctuary, they've got private cabins you can get to as well. Check them out online, topoco.com. You can also go to their Facebook page. They're on Instagram, every kind of social media you can imagine. Topoco.com is where to start, though. Give them a shout. All right. Jarrett Guarantano is locked in as the Vols starting quarterback this year. Many feel this team will go only as far as he can take it. Fair or not, that's the nature of the position. So I want to know, if you guys were brought in to give Guarantano a word of advice before the season, how would you coach him up? And I'm going to go first so nobody stomps me. I would take him aside and say, just let go of the ball. Trust that your receivers are going to be where they're supposed to be. I think he got into trouble last year and throughout his career by not really getting rid of the ball soon enough. I don't think he trusts that guys are going to be there for him. We heard that time and again from every wave of an announcer that came in, talked about it last year. Well, if you just thrown it a second earlier. Well, if you thrown it a second earlier. When you watch him, there's a little bit of a hesitation there. I talked to somebody who was a teammate of his from 2 years ago who said that he was determined not to throw interceptions. He viewed the key to the NFL as taking care of the football. I think he's been a little too much. I realize this could result in more interceptions, but if it were me, I would say, even with these new receivers, you put it where they're supposed to be, and it's on them if they're not there. That's what I would say. Trust your instincts, throw the ball. Where would you go?
Treat it like a practice. I mean, there's only going to be 25,000, 20 fans out there. I think part of him may be that, some guys play better with not a lot of people around. So, take the calm off your back. You went through a really bad year last year. It can't get any worse, almost, is what you want to say to the guy. And then part of that is just, like you said, it's not stats that really take you to the NFL. Be a winner. Just go out there and say, what does it take for me to win this game? Sometimes that means taking risk all over the place and either coming up a winner or not. Sometimes it means taking care of the ball. But just go out there and say, how do I get this game done? How do I get this game won? And just take it off yourself. It can't get any worse than last year, so just go play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, if you can't put the cast on again, I guess the main thing I would say is it's just a game. I mean, I think ultimately he's a lot better of a quarterback than he has shown at Tennessee. The reality has not been on the field.
He still hasn't hit the ceiling.
Yeah, but if you put him in shorts and you put him in a camp and you put him in, and you're doing the same things, you're processing the same things. He hasn't been that guy enough when he's put on the pads and has been in the stadium and been in the spotlight and all those things. It's just a game. It's the same game that you played when you were 8, 9, 10 years old. Just do the same things that made you into this elite quarterback that everybody wanted to see, and make those kinds of plays and sort of get back to those things and not sort of be locked into all of the sort of noise sometimes. And that can, I think, do some things, because he can throw a 6-yard bubble. He can do that. That's obvious. But last year, a lot of times he couldn't. And whatever that disconnect is, you got to find a way to connect that and be the guy that made him the kind of guy that people are so excited to have at Tennessee.
I'd say, look, you're our guy. You've had some good moments. You've made some plays. We just need more good plays, more consistency. It's the mental aspect. And just be a little quicker. Be a little quicker getting the ball out. Be a little bit more decisive and go out there and lead this team. You can do it. We believe in you.
All right. Very good. We've got bowl predictions to come. We've got rapid-fire topics to come. But next, I want to talk about TV ratings are down for football, college and pro. Tennessee we'll talk about tickets are down. What's up? What's up? Why, all we heard was, just give me some games and we'll be all over it. And now we're finding, not so much. We'll discuss that next on the Sports Source. Come on back.